Hey guys, BC9 for XYZ, and we're back. We have to get all these connections established here, which we'll do in just a second. This is like all the old Nancy Drew games, huh? This reminds me a lot of the last Train to Blue Moon Canyon when we had to do all this other crap. Sorry. No!
Got it.
There we go.
This should keep Brenda from going on the air for a little while at least. Perfect. You'll need to connect it to the signal box in Brenda's van. She should be using the standard system, so you'll just need to connect the two together. Here, take a look. There are colored wires with this. Just connect the identical color terminals with a matching color wire. Be careful not to cross any wires though, or it'll short out and not turn on. Once it's on, it'll be blocking the signal but will only last for about 30 minutes before the battery dies. I wish I could make it last longer, but it's the best I can do right now. Go find a way to put it on Brenda's van's antenna, but don't let her know it's there. Once it's on, you'll have to move quickly. It won't last long. Goodbye. Bye.
Okay. There's only one thing to do now. Look at that.
The jammer should go here. All I need to do next is match the colored terminals. That's it.
Here we go.
Signal is getting jammed. Time to hurry.
Alright. Luckily, we don't have to worry about
This must be how Brenda gets around town so quickly.
Look at this. Isn't that interesting? We're at the town hall parking lot. And look at what we have here.
That's definitely enough isopropyl alcohol to burn down town hall.
Need that.
This is definitely enough evidence for the chief to know it was Brenda. Brenda!
Nancy? Lose something? I'll be honest, I was not expecting to see you here. Clever move with the jammer.
This is how you got into town hall to start the fire, isn't it?
If you have to ask, do I need to bother to answer?
Why? Why would you do this?
You've got the next 10 to 20 years to figure that out. I'll give you a hint. If they give you TV privileges in the big house, you'll be seeing a lot of me.
But why frame me?
If I didn't, you'd screw up everything for me. And now you can't. Ha, here it is. Take a good look. It may look like a tape, but to you, it's the final nail in your coffin.
I need to get out of here and stop Brenda before she broadcasts whatever is on that tape. Stuck. Oh, there has to be a way to get this open.
Oh, what am I doing? Alright, so this is the end, clearly. Alright, so use the chart that you see. So this means forward. Oh, wait, shit. That means right. That means forward. This means forward or left, which we can't go left, so that means forward. Alright. So this means forward, because we can't go right. The circle means right. That means forward. Okay. Circle means right or forward. Just came from right, so we have to go forward. That's how the system works. So we can go right, but we can't go right. Excuse me, can we go right? No, we can't go right, so we can go forward. That means forward, but it also means, no, it just means forward. Square either means forward or left. We can't go left, so we gotta go forward. Right, too. Can't go right, so we gotta go forward. That means forward or right, which we can't go right, so it means forward. Oops, dead end. Alright, forward. That means either forward. It can also mean right, which in this case it must mean right because it means forward. Right. There we go. We made it.
Ha! I knew we were getting close. Today just keeps on getting better. Chief, I've got something you need to see.
Nice job, Nancy.
Could no longer contain the darkness inside herself. In a desperate act, she set the night sky ablaze. Perhaps we'll never know what caused Nancy Drew to strike the match that forever changed this town. But one thing is certain. River Heights will be a safer place with Nancy Drew behind bars. With a heavy heart, we must forever say goodbye to a former hero and look bravely. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a broadcast.
Brenda Carlton, you're under arrest.
No, this isn't happening. You can't do this. Get your hands off of me. You don't want to mess with me. I've got dirt on all of you. I could ruin every single one of you.
Yeah, that's a risk we'll have to take. Back to you, Jim.
Dear Hannah, Brenda was right about one thing. Her broadcast did make it all the way to the national news. Just not exactly the way she had intended. She's not the type to let a little thing like a prison sentence get in the way of her ambition. She's already started working the weather news desk at Heights Regional Correction Center. I'm sure she'll work her way to the lead anchor desk during the next 10 to 20 years. While Tony had nothing to do with the fire, she did show her true colors. As the details of the case emerged, public support for Tony fell to an all-time low. Tony quietly removed her name from the ballot, but remains behind the counter at Scoop. It'll be a while before any of us go out for ice cream again. To everyone's surprise, the time capsule survived the fire. And sure enough, when it was opened, J.P. Bennington's so-called stolen property was recovered. After decades, Alexei was finally vindicated. Dad is working on formally pardoning Alexei of all wrongdoing. For once, Alexei seems pretty happy. When I asked him if he's interested in being a detective again, he said, never again. But he did say he would be happy to help anytime. Deirdre is still Deirdre. She's throwing a post-clues challenge party this weekend. Not surprisingly, Ned's been invited. And not surprisingly, Bess, George, and I have not. Not that we go anyway. The town hall is set to be demolished soon and replaced with a new museum celebrating the history of River Heights. Word is that Alexei may be asked to be head curator. Now that I've been publicly exonerated, the town has really started to show its support again. My neighbors have gotten together to repair our window, and my house is overflowing with notes of support and baked treats. For me, it's just nice to no longer be public enemy number one. As the winners of the Clues Challenge, I got to choose what to place in the time capsule. I'm pretty happy with what I chose to put in there. If you think about it, you'll be able to figure out what it is. Or you could always wait 50 years until it's reopened. Finally, I couldn't have gotten through everything without help from the best friends a girl could have. And, of course, your wonderful gift basket. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
No. Probably wrong. Yep, it's wrong. Oh well. For everyone getting everyone involved, for following the paperwork, cartographer for knowing the way around town, and for audio analyst for thoroughly reviewing the files. We could have had a lot of ice cream, but we could have ordered all the flavors. We could have found an Easter egg. We could have called 911 like all the time. Wow. Tracking to the possible starters? No. Anyway, here's the preview for number 26, which is already out, but here's number 26.
Halfway across the world, beyond Cairo and the ancient pyramids, a lost world rises from the shifting desert sands. I've joined leading archaeologists to help unearth a site that some say may be the true tomb of Egypt's legendary lost queen. But once I arrive, rumors of terrifying curses fly, and stories of the site's deadly past begin to surface. It's up to me to solve an ancient riddle and find Egypt's legendary lost queen.
before a curse as old as the Pharaohs themselves seals my fate forever. Join me in my next adventure, Tomb of the Lost Queen.
It's a very good game, I will say. We'll be playing that one too soon. Notice how we spent $13 on ice cream. We could have done a lot worse, but...
Hi, I'm Nancy.
Shut up, Nancy. Alright. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace and night for XYZ. Until the next game.